Hi, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. I am so excited you're here today. Today's Pick a Card Love reading is going to focus on messages for you about what's coming next in love. And you have 4 choices today. This is from my Dream Love Oracle, which is Barbie inspired, really fun. And I just find it really helpful to kind of get a good foundation for a love reading. You have Buzzing for number 1, Protector, which is the shield, for number 2, Manifest, number 11, for number 3, and Vacation, the beautiful hibiscus flower, for number 4. So take a moment, see which energy is calling to you, and if you can't decide, as always, listen to more than one. You know, if you're drawn to more than one, that's absolutely fine. There are no rules here except sit back, relax, get comfy, get cozy, and I'm going to handle the rest here. So I'm going to have a sip of my tea and we're going to get started. Your timestamps are below. Hi, number 1, you were drawn to Buzzing today. So let's get started on your reading. This card is from, if you didn't watch the introduction, my Dream Love Oracle, which is Barbie inspired. And I just find that, you know, the design is Barbie inspired, but what I find with this card is when I want to really get down to business, when I want to just get very direct messages, this is the deck that I use. It is for sale if you're interested and love it. After we use it today, you can go ahead and purchase it using the link in the description box. All the links are there for anything that you need from me. Okay, so we're going to focus on what's coming next in love. And ooh, we've got Buzzing, we've got Dream House. Buzzing, for me, I just love that expression. I watch Love Island UK, and they say buzzing sometimes, like if they're excited. Not so much this season. I'm wondering if it's like a word that's going out of style in England or what's going on, or if you still say buzzing. So if you're from the UK, write in the comments below, let me know. Are you still saying buzzing? But anyway, it's like being excited. It's being busy. Then we have Dream House right next door. That one wants to come out. Gym, working out. Yeah, working out, building. These are the themes that are coming through. They're feeling very earth sign to me, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know if that's your sign, but that's the energy that I'm feeling. I'm feeling it like building something, creating something, being busy, working hard. These are all connected somehow to your love message. So there's something about working towards a dream, maybe you've always, you know, wanted to buy a house. Maybe you've imagined living in a beautiful house with your, you know, husband or partner. Summer and school. Summer school, that's also work. I don't know if you have this every country that's listening, but in America we have something called summer school where you have to go if you need extra help, if you didn't do well during the course of the year. But this is also more work. Summer is July and August. School is usually September here. So we have July, August, September. I feel like that's the busy time coming up for you. There's something about you meeting someone, or if you're completely single, meeting somebody when you're doing work, when you're working out, when you're busy, when you're going to school. It's like this energy of movement, of being productive, is connected to you and love. And it feels like this summer / you know, July, August, September is a big time coming up for you. Okay, let's pull. I think I'd like the Goddess Oracle today. Let's do Goddess. I gotta get my cards organized here. I keep wanting to do charms and I haven't. I think I might do charms today. Okay. Group chat. Buzzing. Group chat. Okay, I love that. tied up. That's busy. When you say I'm tied up, it means I have a lot going on. I don't have time for this. Bestie, oh, pug. Bestie. Taurus, I told you, I felt that energy of earth sign. There it is. Okay, so we have a Taurus in the house here. Could be your energy. If you're a Taurus, sun, moon, rising, this could be the person coming in. There is a best friend connection or a relationship that starts out as friends. We also have Aquarius energy here, okay? But again, something about working hard this summer, working hard for your dreams, working hard is a connection here for your relationship. Maybe you're a real estate agent and you've got a lot of listings or showings this summer. Maybe you are really wanting to save money, make money. This is also showing jewelry. Taurus, you know, is ruled by Libra, loves jewelry and possessions and things and experiences and anything you can see, taste, touch. But again, Taurus is also about that connection to the earth, to working, to building. So we have Aquarius, we have group chat, we have best friends, so it's like in a group situation, somebody reaching out through a friend. Okay, we also have Taurus here and summer school. Let's make sure you can see all those. Okay, let's get some clarifiers now that let's get into the tarot of it all. And then I'm going to roll the Astro dice and pull some charms too. Aha, all those kind of popped out, but it's too many. But you did see the Emperor there. Kind of funny because we're looking at money, we're looking at possessions, we're looking at things you own, generating income. That is Aries energy. For anyone that it like kind of sparks something, just, you know, trust your intuition there. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands is interesting because I associate it a lot. It's obviously fire sign energy, and I see her a lot as a Leo. We have the summertime energy. We had the sunflower here and summer. She's holding what looks like, I mean, it's red, but it kind of is the same sort of, look at that design. Okay, so this is you. This is you, I think. I mean, obviously it could be your bestie or it could be a friend or someone you meet at school. But look, I mean, it's just undeniable. There it is. Okay. But she's reversed, which is interesting. I feel like this is blocked. It's like you want to go forward, you want to expand, you want to be creative. There's something holding you back. Let's pull another one for the Queen. What's holding you back? Justice. This is Libra energy. Something feels unfair to you. Something feels unfair. It's legal cases, it's justice, it's fairness, it's truth, it's balance. Six of Cups reversed. I feel like there's the energy of a best friend, a past love, someone that you have a very strong emotional attachment to. It could be from when you were younger, that's kept you tied up, that's kept you from exploring. And that's something that is shifting and changing and needs to, so that you can shine, so that you're not working all the time, so that you're not you know, you're just focused on work and building and all this stuff, but it's like there's no time for play. That's what I feel like. I feel like you need to have fun. Maybe you've been working on a lawsuit. Maybe you've gone through a divorce. Maybe that's what's kept you tied up. But whatever it is, it's like there's a need to have fun. I feel like it's all work and no play is the message that I'm getting. Two of Cups reversed with the bestie here. Yeah, it's like you need a new partner. You need a new partnership. This isn't working. There's some sort of choice coming up. Twos are about choice. There's some sort of choice coming up. And I feel like whatever this connection is, whether it's a friendship, a situationship, somebody that, you know, is a friend, but sometimes more than, I just feel like that has to be sorted out in order for you to move forward. There's something about a big choice coming up in order to get you to your dreams, right? There's just so much work and no fun. Yeah, Eight of Wands, stuck energy. See, she wants to expand. The Queen of Wands wants to expand, and the Eight of Wands wants to expand. This can be also like online dating, travel, meeting lots of people. It's delayed, but it's going to happen. I feel like right now for you, you're really busy with work. You're focused on either a lawsuit, a legal case, or there is a person, a friend, somebody who's kind of you're giving a lot of attention to. And so you're not getting out there and doing all these fun things. They are delayed. It is delayed, but that doesn't mean it's not coming. It's about getting your relationship energy in balance. Six of Pentacles. And there is that scale again, like Justice, and with the Six of Cups. So here we have kind of the explanation right at the bottom of the deck. Okay, there's like 3 people involved here, and it's about what's fair for you. And I feel like you're not focused enough on what's good for you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, tied up. Some of you could also be connected with someone who has an ex who's going through a divorce, or could meet someone who's got an ex who's going through a divorce, who has other obligations, and you're not getting enough attention because of that, right? They're putting a lot of effort into the other person. There could be some financial stuff, okay? So it's holding you back, but it's not going to hold you back forever. Let's get one more. Where is that one? I know I felt it turn over. Oh, I could have sworn that turned over. Oh, there it is. Page of Cups reversed. Okay. So that's a delay. There's somebody like, and this is obviously a lot of Pisces energy with that fish popping out, but when this comes through upright, I always think it's like a surprise invitation, a surprise interest. Somebody's coming out of the blue. I feel like this is somebody that isn't coming out of the blue. This is somebody that wants to come forward. This is somebody that has been blocked by your situation or by a situation in their life, okay? And there's some sort of choice point that has to come up, because it feels like either you or this person is tied up, meaning they have another connection, or, you know, like in your case, you're working too hard, or you're giving, you know, your bestie all your attention and you're not getting out there and dating. So it's like there's some big choice and change and release of some sort of partnership. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing for the better when it comes to love, okay? Because this energy wants to come in. Look what's here, the Queen of Pentacles with that Taurus. I feel like there's a lot of Taurus people out there, or people that are wanting stability, security. Like, look at her. She is surrounded by luxury and comfort, and she wants a dream house. We also have rabbit here. Rabbit symbols fertility, symbolizes the year of the rabbit. Could be somebody from the year of the rabbit. But this is about protecting your assets. Focusing on building your life and what matters to you. And I feel like this is about you getting your balance back and you getting new opportunities coming up. Okay, but there is some sort of situation that has to be taken care of first. Now, I said I was going to do it, and I'm doing it this week. Let's do charms. I'll roll the Astro dice too. Let's do both. Hopefully I remember to do this for everybody. Let's see. Which one are we going to use? Let's use the, should I use all white? Yeah, let's use all white. We have 11th house, group chat, friends, groups, Taurus. Hello. There we are. Hello, my Taurus friends. And moon. The moon is emotions. It's also connected to female energy. We have bestie. We have 11th house, which is hopes, dreams, and wishes. Dreaming, your dream house, but also group chat, friends, bestie. So there's definitely a story here, okay? About friends, friendship, about groups. A Taurus is involved. And dreams, your hopes, and your wishes. There's the moon. You got moon twice. Okay, here's sacrifice. Here's sacrifice and devotion. This is interesting. This is sea turtle. This is about going home. This is about going back to where you were born, and you have the 6 of Cups. Some of you may be facing a big decision, some sort of connection based on like I said, someone that you knew from childhood, somebody from your past. There is travel here with the bird and the sea turtle. That is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you'd like a personal reading, if you want to know more about your soul connections, your karmic connections, if you have questions about this or anything in general, go ahead and book the reading using the link below. It takes about a week. I video record it. You can send me all your information, email me. We can chat about it, see which way you want the reading to go. You watch it right here on a private link. Okay? I am sending you so much love. Like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. It's free. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great Sunday. Hi, number 2. You were drawn to protector. Let's get started with your reading today about what's coming next in love. So obviously we have a shield here. We have somebody, you know, either maybe holding others back with the shield or someone protecting another person with the shield. I always think of night energy when I see the shield. Knights tend to be like kind of not super young, but not old. I always think of them in sort of the 30 to 40 something range. They don't have to be, but they move the story along in your life. Knights show up to kind of get things rolling. But let's see what messages we have today. I'm using the Dream Love Oracle, which is one of my decks. All my decks are for sale. The links are below. The links to readings, the links to everything is in the description box, okay? So let's see what's coming next in love for you. We have Chef. Chef's been coming up a lot in my readings lately. So somebody is either going to be dating a chef, meeting at a restaurant. There's food, like a food class. You know, when you go to like Sur La Table and take a class and learn how to make things. I don't know if you know the celebrity chef, if you watch Food Network at all, here in the States, called Jet Tila. He met his wife, believe it or not, doing a food demonstration, okay, like a class. I believe it like Sur La Table or something like that. Anyway, that's a way you can meet people. Okay, control. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, perfume. Those two came out together. So I'm going to kind of do that. And I'm going to pull one more. This feels like love bombing or too controlling. We have protector and we have control. Lucky. I feel like I have to tell you that you are lucky to be away from someone who you initially thought was protective, or but then turns out to be controlling. Okay. There could even be a fight over something about like your perfume, your makeup, the way you look or whatever, the way you dress. And actually it tells you a lot about this person, and you're going to find something out you don't like. And it actually is a really good thing. Okay. I feel like the chef message could also be a message to mix things up, right? We have salt and pepper. It's like not just one person. Like if you're locking down or too early with this person, or there's like some sort of love bombing going on, you just want to watch that as a red flag. Let's see how this is moving forward. What's going on here with this story coming up for you. Now, this could be somebody that you've met already or someone that you haven't met yet. Okay, this could also be a story about, for some of you, your past, and maybe you were in a connection with someone who is very controlling, and the universe is letting you know that it's a good thing that you got out of it. Okay, they revealed themselves in some way, or will reveal themselves, and that's really good for you. Grounded. Yeah, there's a need for you to not go full throttle right away, to kind of pace yourself when it comes to relationships. You want to take these connections in sort of a grounded way because of this situation here. It could also be that you tend to be a little controlling, and maybe this is saying lighten up, have fun, you know. There's a need for you to see. I just feel this energy of well, let's keep going, and then I want to see what else comes through when we pull tarot cards before I say, because I have a couple of things swirling around and I want to get more of a hit intuitively about this. Wow. We have two different, okay, almost exactly the same cards. Now, I don't think in a reading I've gotten these two together. And so this is really interesting because we have together and we have natural. In this one, I want you to look. I've never noticed this before, but I knew I'd get more clarity. In this one, you see how his arms are like really wrapping her so that like she can't even get her arm up barely, okay? I feel like this is this love bombing, this control energy, okay? But what came up right after it? This one, natural. And his arm is like that, and her arm's like that. So she can also be holding him just the same way that he's holding her. It's not like this one, which I never noticed. And when I designed these cards, this is another one of my decks. This is the Goddess Oracle. I never thought of this as control, but see how you just have to trust your intuition here. This is about something that is very natural. It's not going to make you feel unnatural, okay? It's not going to matter whether you're wearing perfume or makeup or whatever. You're just being yourself in this connection. And I feel like I said the two, salt and pepper, it's like opposites almost. And I feel like that's what's coming next for you. It's you're either moving away from a controlling situation. Bottom of the deck, we have a Scorpio here. you're either moving away from a difficult relationship, or you've had this in the past, and you're moving towards something that is much better, good luck for you, something that is very natural. Okay, you're just going to fit together. It's just going to work. That's what I see. Okay. And it's like grounding and not letting that love bombing energy, or like getting carried away, or also just like being yourself, being overly controlling. There's something about control here, obviously. Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, you don't want anybody to dampen your fire, okay? Your creativity. I feel like that's an important message here, is that, you know, don't allow anyone or anything to dampen your creativity. Wow. There you go. This is you ending a long karmic cycle. There's an ending coming. 10. 10 is the final number in the, you know, the series. It's the end of a cycle. 10 of Swords is difficult. It's painful. Oh, you are letting go of whatever this sort of difficult karmic cycle, long, painful relationship. Sometimes this comes up when you go back and forth with someone, when you have like kind of a long drawn out relationship, or if there's a lot of betrayal or a lot of negativity, because, you know, one sword would do the job here, but we have 10. Okay, so this is showing a lot of pain, a lot of difficulty, a lot of conflict. Okay, but it's over. That's the good news. It's over. The Devil reversed. Oh, yes, you are releasing a toxic connection, a toxic behavior on your own, or a toxic behavior from someone else, a triangular situation, you know, a behavior, a person, a relationship that had a hold on you. Wow, I love when the Devil's reversed, because it's like you're letting go, you're releasing. Oh, you're moving away from that. Oh, I'm so happy to see that reversed. Wow, this is intense. I did not know how intense. Yeah, 7 of Swords, liars, cheats, dishonesty. Look at this. You're leaving it behind. No more treating, no more lying. Okay? 7 of Swords, bye-bye. Nope. Six of Pentacles. This came up in Group 1's reading. This is about getting to a balanced state. This is about fairness and equity in relationships. You may have, you know, given too much, or expected too much, or someone could have been, there could have been a triangle situation going on with the Devil here, and that control message, the 7 of Swords. This is about also honesty and fairness in money, in financial stuff, okay? So that's what's coming next in love for you. Ooh, okay. Let's get on to the fun. Let's roll the Astro dice, see what other insights we can get. And then I'm going to pull some charms for you. So let's roll the Astro dice first, because I love seeing what other messages they can pull out from this. Okay, we have Uranus, 12th house, Libra. Interesting. Libra's about justice. It's about fairness. It's about partnership. It's about balance. The 12th house is the hidden house. It's secrets. It's the stuff that sabotages you. It's that Devil energy. It's endings. Okay, so that's really working for you. And Uranus is the unexpected. So I feel like there's some sort of unexpected twist coming for you that is that luck that you didn't see coming. Now, Uranus just went into Gemini, so it could involve communication, neighbors, siblings, a Gemini in your life, or whatever the Gemini house is for you, based on your rising sign. So if you know your astrology chart, for example, if you're a Sag rising, it would be your partner. It would be in the 7th house. So that's what I mean by that. Okay. Now, let's see what charms come up for you Number 2. Okay, so you have believe in love, which is what's blocked right now, but what's still available and coming. You have Leo energy. Could be a Leo involved here. You have the Rose, which is fidelity. That's the 7 of Swords. No more lying. This is about a true love. The Feather, messages and symbols coming from the universe for you. So pay attention. I love softball. So this could be a message about an athlete. Okay. And we have the safety pin. Ooh, safety, control, protection is what you started with, and you got the safety pin. So there's something here about safety, protection, control, the end of a long, difficult cycle, this idea of dishonesty and this devil connection, moving towards something much more natural, okay? That is your reading for today. And if you want a personal reading, use the link below to book one. You can email me all your details and I will customize it for you. It's video recorded like this and you watch it on a private link. It takes about a week, okay? So that's it for today. Like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. Keep the channel running. I am sending you so much love. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and I'll see you soon. Hi, number 3. Welcome into your reading. You were drawn to the Manifest card, number 11. And obviously, this is a very strong message about manifestation, about karmic connections. Let's see how this fits in. You know, 11 can be the 11th month, which would be November. There could be a Scorpio here. But let's see what we have for you today about what's coming next in love. And I am using my Dream Love Oracle. So if you love it and you're interested, the link is below. Links are to readings, to everything is in the description. So you have manifest, you've cut off. Okay. Gossip. Unicorn. Bottom of the deck is Malibu. Okay. So this is interesting. I feel like there is a friend, somebody in your group. I don't know which group it is, but I just feel this energy of Aquarius, energy of group. I feel a friend. I feel people chatting. I feel group chat energy. I feel like this gossip is really bringing you down and it's not allowing you to manifest this more spiritual connection, somebody who's a seeker. I feel like you are a seeker, and I feel like there's someone out there who also wants to find these answers to, you know, to life, to the mysteries of life, to the big questions. This feels more like a spiritual connection coming in, but in order for it to come in, there's a bit of a block here, and I feel like it's connected to groups, to friends, to some, you know, some place that you belong or that you're part of. Let me just tip this a little bit. No. Yeah. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's really beautiful connection wants to come in. Okay, there's this unicorn energy here, and you chose this manifest card, and so this is being blocked. Let's explore this a little more. I'm going to pull you some messages from another one of my decks, the Goddess Oracle. Let's see what other information we can get about this spiritual connection, this energy of a person, of a love, a relationship that you want to manifest. Hurt. Yeah. Yeah, this could be a no contact situation. Somebody who's been hurt by gossip, somebody who's been like cut off. Maybe you've cut someone off because of things you've heard or people have said, labels. Yeah, somebody is being really sort of, they're not being treated the way they should. Yeah. This is about you growing. This is about you connecting in a deeper way, okay? This is about stepping away from labels, stepping away from relationships or energy of people that hurt you, that are not really there for you in terms of your evolution, of what you are growing towards. Because I definitely feel this energy of a higher vibration coming in for you. It's also about getting below the surface. It's not about the exterior, you know, what someone looks like, how much money they make. It's like there's deeper energy here with the unicorn that wants to come through. Focus and attached. This, I feel like, is this group mentality or attached to what other people say. And it's like, no, just focus on what you really see, not what's being sort of blurred by all the other noise, all the other people's opinions. That's what I see. I see like this energy that wants to come in, but there's like, it's hard to see it because of the other noise. Wow, this is an interesting one. Let's pull some tarot cards and get some details here and fill in the blanks about this love situation here. King of Wands reversed. The King of Wands reversed is fire sign energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. Doesn't have to be, but when he's reversed, he's kind of badly behaved or he's blocked. Okay, it could be one or the other. This is somebody who, when it's upright, is very generous and warm and giving and kind. But if it's reversed, he can be egomaniac, and he could be somebody that was label driven or didn't have a lot of depth. So we could be looking at somebody who has fire sign energy, Leo, Sag, Aries, who's involved in this story for you. Two of Swords, making a choice. This is what's coming for you. And look at the swords with cut off. This is about listening to your intuition, okay? She's blindfolded. You need to focus within. You need to listen and trust your intuition. You can't base everything on what people are saying, which is the gossip. You have to go with how you feel inside. But I see a big choice coming up for you, okay? And it's about a relationship. And it's about not listening to what others are saying and really focusing on what feels right for you and your growth and your evolution. And it may mean cutting out friends or, you know, someone from your group, and it may hurt, or they may have hurt you with their comments, and you have to do what you have to do, you know? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you are supported. You are moving towards a very, very grounded, successful place, okay? You're protected by your ancestors, family. There's like this beautiful protective energy around you. There could be a Capricorn involved here, or a work connection, family money, family legacy. It could be that you have a lot of money, and so sometimes people label you, or you have to be protective of yourself, or someone said he's only after you for your money, or something like that. And it's like you have to trust that you make good decisions, and you're making them from a place of intuition, okay? Not from gossip, not from hearsay. Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's like you can't receive the love that wants to come in, the love that you want to manifest, right? When everything's flowing out or when it's blocked. I feel like this is delayed, but I don't feel that it's never coming. I just feel like you have a lot of love to give. You are in a place of evolving, but you need to make a big choice in order to open this energy up and actually go through that transformation, okay? You're healing, you've got the Band-Aids on, but you're not quite there. The Ace of Cups is reversed. That's a new beginning, that's a fresh start, that's new love, that's a love that wants to come in. Yeah, I feel like you've been carrying, you've got 2 10s here. There's an ending of a story coming up for you. This is about carrying the load yourself, but being very close to the finish line, okay? If you can share some of your burdens, if you can tell your family, the people that are really supportive of you, what's going on, and not feel like you have to do everything on your own. I think that is an important message for you today. With 2 10s, you definitely have the end of a cycle coming up and a beginning of a fresh one, the Ace of Cups, but it's just out of reach, okay? There is a need to make some sort of choice or decision that's going to open that energy up. Okay, let me roll the Astro Dice for you. We'll see what other messages come through with the astrology. And then I'm going to pull you some charms. We'll see what the charms come through for you today. You have Aries, 3rd house, Jupiter. Okay, so it's good luck, good fortune. Through communicating, through siblings, through neighbors, writing. This is also making a good choice. I feel like you just have to think of yourself, Aries energy, or there could be this Aries involved. Could be the King of Wands is an Aries. But Jupiter's on your side. This is about evolution and growth and change, maybe in the way you communicate. It could be that siblings are helpful or family, cousins, somebody. It's about the groups you surround yourself with and your local environment. That's what you're focusing on right now, okay? Now, let's see what charms have for you today. Okay. Ooh, Sagittarius. You got a lot of fire energy. You got Aries, you got the King of Wands, and you got Sagittarius. Sagittarius is expansion. It's about evolution, and it is ruled by the planet Jupiter. So I feel like there is a Sagittarius story coming up for you, maybe connected to a foreigner, travel, to knowledge, learning, expansion, growth. And you have the snowflake. I love the snowflake because it brings me back to the idea of this unicorn that's out there, Unicorn can be you. That's definitely Sag energy. I love it with the bow and arrow. It's like the unicorn is a seeker. This is like the 3rd eye. Yeah, this is about you really growing and changing and evolving when it comes to relationships. That is the story for today. If you'd like to go further into this, or you have any questions about your soulmate and your karmic connections, you can use the link in the description box to get a private reading. You can email me all your details. I'll personalize it for you. It'll be very specific for you. Obviously, this is a general reading, but if you want that, go ahead and use the links below. And before you leave, do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. All those things are free and they really help my channel. Thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you soon. Hi, number 4. You were drawn to vacation, this beautiful flower. I always think of Hawaii. This is my deck, the Dream Love Oracle. And so if you love it while I'm using it, you can check the links below and you can get your own deck to use at home. There's something about the energy of this warm, I feel this freedom for some reason coming up for you when it comes to love. But let's see what messages come through today. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. I had a great one. I ate a ton. I had delicious barbecue. Very happy. Ooh, rich. We've got the crown here. I keep thinking Hawaii. Invite. Ooh, somebody's getting an invitation, some sort of contact, an email, a DM. Something's coming for you. An offer. An expensive vacation, maybe? Wow, with Malibu. And there's the palm tree. So it's definitely a warm place. We've got palm trees. Bottom of the deck, we have Cupid. So that also gives me travel, long distance travel, because you know that arrow goes quite a distance. And it's also love. So there's something about love and travel for you coming up. Meeting somebody on vacation, meeting somebody from a different place. It feels very luxurious. It immediately did. I thought of like the Four Seasons in Maui when I made this. And so you definitely need a lot of money to stay there. So it's some sort of invitation, but this Malibu is obviously California, but it's the same sort of like warm, blue sky, palm trees kind of energy. So it could be Ibiza, it could be anywhere, it's like, it's a place that you could connect with love or have connected with love. There's something coming up for you about love, travel, romance, and like expensive, luxury hotel, luxury places, something that just makes you feel luxurious, an invitation. It'll be interesting to see where this invitation's coming from. Okay, let's see what other messages we can get. I'm going to use another one of my decks, which is the Goddess Oracle. And then we'll move on to the tarot. I'm also rolling the Astro Dice today and pulling charms. So I've been wanting to do that for a while, and here we are. Today's the day. Clarity. I love it. Crystals. This is quartz, like these. Well, I don't know if you can see them all the way. Like that. That's what that card is. Contact. Yes. Oh, I have goosebumps. You are definitely hearing from somebody. Hey, Mercury is retrograde, so it could be an ex. It could be somebody you met on vacation. It could be somebody you're hoping to hear from. Or it could be completely out of the blue, where you're going to find out. We're going to pull more cards. But there's clarity coming because of this contact, because of this invite. Something is coming. Bottom of the deck says August. We're going to keep going. Could be August. We're not quite there yet. Ooh, connection. Yes. Oh, this feels really good. Feels very good. Feels very romantic. It feels very sort of, well, you can see. I would be looking forward to this invitation, this contact, okay? Whatever it is, it feels good. It feels good. Okay, we have Virgo. So I saw August and now I see Virgo. There is Virgo, starts August 22nd, thereabouts, depending on the year. So we could be looking at a Virgo. We could also be looking at August. And bottom of the deck. Okay. Are you going to a wedding? Are you being invited to a wedding? If you are, by all means, please go. Okay? If you met someone at a wedding, I think you're going to hear from them again. I think you're going to get clarity about this connection. Maybe there's a destination wedding coming up. Maybe there's a trip coming up. There's something coming that's really exciting. Oh my God, let's pull some tarot. Oh, this feels really good. I need a sip of my tea. I'm getting excited. Okay, so, Three of Swords reversed. This could have been an ex. This could be an ex that broke your heart and you find out they're getting married. I hate to say it. For some, this is a general reading, so this isn't for everyone. But if that applies, that could be it. This can also be you healing from a betrayal. Okay? And the best way to heal, to get over someone, is to date someone else. Oh boy. Yeah. Some sort of, wow, we had such a beautiful reading up top, and now look what's coming. Okay. This is some sort of delay. I feel like, all right, I'm going to keep going, and then we're going to see where we land here. I just want to keep going because this is getting interesting. Okay. 4 of Cups. Wow. Yeah. Oh, look what's there, that crystal. Okay, here we know who we're dealing with. Could be a Virgo. King of Swords is usually an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, mostly Aquarius energy. Doesn't have to be, but it's somebody who's very matter of fact, very direct, a thinker, not a feeler. It's interesting because there's a very strong connection here. I feel like you are going to hear from someone, possibly that you had a breakup with, okay? There's been a delay between your connection, between the breakup and when you've heard from them. This is showing someone from the past reaching out, or an opportunity for love that's coming back, okay? This is also warning you not to be so tied up in this 3 of Swords energy. This betrayal, this heartbreak, this disruptive, unexpected Uranus moment, that you're thinking about the past so much in those 3. See how there's the 3 of Swords here and the 3 Cups here, that you miss this, which is that love opportunity. Okay, there is a connection here and it feels really good. Some of you may have gotten divorced and this is your first foray back out into the world, okay? But I do think for a lot of you, this is love coming back, or some connection reaching out again, somebody who's tried before or somebody who's interested. What you need to do is know that you're getting clarity. Okay, you have clarity here with the crystals, and you have literally the High Priestess looking at a crystal. Okay, so trust your intuition about this. Trust it. Okay, I do feel that this person is being honest. I don't think they're lying about their feelings when they reach out. I think they have changed. There's transformation here. It's a full moon. There's butterflies everywhere. They're facing the future. You're facing the future. So I feel like this could be a reconciliation of some sort, or an invitation to meet them. And it's really up to you what you're going to choose to do. But I do feel like this is something that you have thought about. This is about expanding your world in some way. This is about moving forward. And I feel like you've been stuck, but there's a choice coming up. Oh boy. Let's roll the Astro dice. I want to see. I want to see what we have from the astrology. What do the planets have to say about all of this? We have Saturn, 6th house, Libra. Okay, so there could be a Libra, you could be a Libra. This is about justice and fairness and partnership. Saturn it could have been a long time that you've been apart. It's also karmic connection. There's lessons here. 6th house is work, service to others, but it's also ding, 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 Virgo. I think there's a Virgo coming back. I do. Virgo sun, moon, rising, or Virgo time period, August 22nd to September 22nd is when the timing is here. Okay, so what do you have here? You have like a little tiny old piece of, I believe that's turquoise. Well, I feel like it's almost, you know, I don't think there's any other little crystals in there. So I think it's a connection to the crystal message. We have the dragonfly, which is focus. Pay attention. Okay, this contact is coming. You're protected. Angel wings. It's divinely guided. Anchor. Oh, not one, but two. Ooh, okay. This can be a Pisces connection. This can be about you two. Look at this. I feel like you're soulmates. I do. And the shell. Yeah, it's real. That's true love. That's an Aphrodite symbol. Peace. Somebody wants to make peace. And is this a rabbit? Oh my God, somebody's the year of the rabbit. But it's also about fertility, growth, change, spring. Ooh, I can't wait to hear. Write in the comments what you think. If you want to go deeper and you want a personal reading, use the link in the description box. I video record it for you. You email me all your, details, your personal situation, and I make it very, very detailed for you. You get it in about a week, and you watch it on a link right here. Also, if you want to purchase any of my decks or have any other questions, the links are below. And before you leave, like, comment, and subscribe. It's free and it really helps my channel. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll see you soon.